Hey guys, how's it going? This is Pixie the Bug, or Danny, whichever you feel like calling me. How's it going, guys? Welcome to another Sunday. We made it through another week. As you can see, my desk is actually clean. That's because we had a couple of outages, and it fried my computer. I ended up with my mom's computer. So, still brand new computer, but that's why the actual desk is clean this time. So, before I dive into the video, which we're hanging out in Illinois today, I thought that I would give you guys a couple bits of information. So the first thing I wanted to do was because I noticed that one of my nieces or one of my nephews asked me to give them a shout out. So, hi guys, I decided to do it real quick. My niece Kiana, my nephew Clayton, my niece Erilyn, my nephew Elijah, and then my nieces, Eritrea and Rayma. How are you guys? Love you, my very first fans. And believe me, if I don't post for a week or so, they let me know. Specifically Clayton. He's on my case about it. So, hi guys, here's your shout out. Hope you enjoy it. The next thing I wanted to tell you guys is that somebody, I'm sorry I'm forgetting your name off the top of my head. I could tell you. Alabama White Thang. They sent me a message saying, thank you for the shout out. Now, I'm not sure if these are the actual people or not. But they sent me a message saying, thank you very much for the shout out in my video. And they wanted me to let you guys know that, well, I'm going to let you know. They let me know that they're making another Alabama White Thang YouTube video coming up. And they're making, I think you said a movie. I'll check that real quick just so I have it. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that they were doing that. So I thought that was really cool. I thought that I would let you guys know. So if you really enjoyed the White Thing video, and I know that it's gotten currently pretty much most of the views so far. Sorry, I thought I had this up. Apparently I didn't. But why isn't it up? But anyway, they let me know that they're dropping another video about White Thang. And then they're going to make, I think you said, a movie about it or a show. So if you guys are still interested in the Alabama White Thang, let me know. I can go through and look for it. He said it would be up sometime this upcoming week. So I'll keep an eye out for it. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for letting me know. I let my viewers know. Hopefully you guys get a lot of views. The next thing I wanted to tell you guys before I dove into the video was that soon we will be moving, probably sometime in March, April, sometime like that. And I wanted to wait until after we moved to get up with this, but my friend mentioned TikTok and how much easier it is to get monetized, stuff like that. So I thought what I would do is move on to TikTok. Now I'm not going to put my YouTube videos on there. What I'm doing is I'm putting up my cryptid videos here on YouTube, and if you're into it, TikTok is going to have me going through murder mystery boxes. I got a bunch of them already. I just haven't worked on them. I'm going to have to put them in order because they're chaotic, and I'm sure they will be when we move. But it's going to be hunt-a-killer boxes. If you guys don't know what that is, they're basically a subscription box where you go through and act like a detective and you solve crimes. It's going to be a lot different from my YouTube channel because obviously the TikTok videos can only be like 3 minutes long. So if you're interested in that, I will give you more information as we get closer to me actually setting it up and doing it. But that's going to be further down the road. Thought you guys would like to know. If I do it, I'll keep my name the same. It'll be Pixie the Bug. So if you're interested, feel free to hop over there. But like I said, it won't be till like March or April or sometime after we move. And I'll keep you guys updated. Also, I see that I had managed to get another subscriber over the week. So welcome, new subscribers. Sorry that my phone is blurry. Just noticed it. Sorry, guys. But hi to the new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it. Stick around. We are only in the eyes we are going alphabetical order through the United States. And then after that, I got a list about other things all around the world that I want to look into. If you guys want to hang out with me more, I am on Twitch, but I do not stream. I listen to one guy and one guy only. His name is Natewantstobattle. Nate Sharp, if you want to. My history is filled with Nate Sharp, so when we're out bouncing around through YouTube, you'll probably see a bunch of Nate Sharp videos. So if I go home and you're interested, I have Nate Sharp all over the place. Look at that. I won't play it. I don't want him mad at me. But if you want to follow me over to Twitch and say hi to me, I am Pixie Wants to Battle on there. So feel free to say hi. And if you want to, come on over and feel free to follow me into Nate Wants to Battle live stream. He live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and lately he's been doing it Saturdays. So feel free to come hang out. I was going to play his music, and I don't know if I can find it. Let's see. Now, I'm streaming this one if it shows up because he gave us permission. So he will not care if I play it. If I can find it. I'm not gonna go through and struggle with it. It's on. Let's be calm. We can find it. Spotify. I know that. Spotify. I only get on Spotify once in a while. But he usually... No. Okay. Well, I'm not going to bother with it right now. But anyway, we are going to start, guys. Today is on the Enfield Monster. The Enfield Monster refers to reports of an unidentified creature around Enfield, Illinois, the United States in April of 1973. The reports were covered by the news media at the time, with some suggesting they may have been caused by a wild ape or an escaped kangaroo. So they think it's an ape or a kangaroo. Now, if you look at it, it's got weird. Look at that. That's creepy. Weird. How did you get ape out of that? Look at this thing. Sorry about the Hold on. I think I got flash on. Sorry about my finger. Yeah, I had my flashlight on for some reason. Sorry, guys. Who even knew what that button meant? Ape or escaped kangaroo when it turned into some sort of a horror. So that's... What is this? Illinois' hair-raising history of beasts and legends. That thing's creepy. So, yeah. Oh, that's kind of cute. Can you see it? Look how cute that is. So, that's what that is. It says it's some sort of a ape or kangaroo. That's from Wikipedia. Take it with a grain of salt. Cryptidsfandom.com says it's either an alien, a demon, or genetic mutation. It was first sighted in April 25th of 1973, and it says type Gillen, alien, or hairy humanoids. I don't know. Gillen? Something like that. Cryptid Wiki is interesting. I don't know if that's something that we can look at. So guys, if you don't want me looking at it, I will take it off. But I've looked at these a couple times and never gotten yelled at. So during the early 1970s, something horrible stalked the small town of Enfield, Illinois. Although Illinois is already home to the phenomena such as strange lights, phantom black panthers, I never heard of the phantom black panthers, and thunderbirds, that's a new one. Something even stranger briefly haunted the people of this town. Henry McDaniel was among the first to encounter this terrible aberration, the Enfield Horror. So Henry McDaniel was the first one. When I fired that first shot, I know I hit it. So the beast hissed at him, said that it sounded kind of like a wildcat, and proceeded to bound away in long leaps across the yard. So he shot it. I'm not going to read the whole thing. We'll be here all day. And we're already at 10 minutes. Upon investigation, the state troopers discovered a series of scratches on the siding of the house and footprints that were very similar to a dog's, but having 6 toes instead of 4. 2 of the tracks were 4 inches wide, while the print left by the third foot was smaller. Similar to a dog's. I don't think that a kangaroo's foot is going to be similar to a dog's. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I'm not saying that that would be the same. But an ape isn't going to be similar to a dog either. And wasn't that what... That was the first thing they said, was that it was like a... It was like a thing. Many on the police force were skeptical about what McDaniel had seen, despite having just received news of an attack on a small boy just 30 minutes earlier. The creature had ripped at the child's clothes with claws on its arms, while the talons on the toes had shredded the kid's shoes. However, the police couldn't find any trace of the entity, so things cooled down for a moment. However, on May 6th at 3 a.m., Henry encountered the creature again, having been roused from his sleep by the commotion from his neighbor's dogs. Once again, he saw it loitering about near the train tracks. I saw something moving out on the railroad track, and there it stood. I didn't shoot at it or anything. It started on down the railroad track. It wasn't in a hurry or nothing. So, the next time it was found was Rick Rainbow on May 6th. So, what did we say? May 6th? Oh, it was the same day. Because that said on May 6th at 3 a.m. The then director of radio station WWKI in Kokomo, Indiana, was searching an area with 3 friends when they saw something that was around 5.5 feet in height. This thing is bigger than I am. I am 5 foot tall. Gray and stooped over, running through the woods near an abandoned house. So it has quite a range if it went from Illinois to Indiana. The entity moved with an unnatural speed and quickly, vanished from the foreman's sight. And apparently the locals called the creature Mount Vernon Monster. So, alright then. That's weird. This is going to be a long video. Sorry to those who are watching. And I was curious, so I turned on Thunderbird. This thing looks kind of like a pterodactyl. Look at that. Although many stories claim that Thunderbird's favorite prey is the killer whale. I'm not going to get into it, but some cryptozoologists today compare the Thunderbirds to pterosaurs. Yeah, like I said, it looks kind of like a pterosaur. But, I was just curious because I mentioned it in the last thing. So, this is the newspaper article. 8-foot-tall beast reportedly grabs bumper of pickup truck in East Peoria. Police on Friday were called to the 500 block of Cole Street to locate an 8-foot-tall hairy beast. Police said the report is very similar to a series of sightings nearly 20 years ago when a beast nicknamed the Cole Street Monster. Is this the same thing? However, no monster is ever located. Huh. There we go. This is... Oop. Oop. Not... They can't find it. There was a picture of like a small thing. Maybe that's the same thing. I don't know, but... This is Phil Luciano of the Journal Star Peoria, December 2nd, 2018. This is Effingham, Illinois daily newspaper. So this thing still makes the newspaper in 2018. Oh wait, look, it says 1 of 6. Modern tombstone memorializes a bookbinder amid row after row of markers. That's a sad story. Pig snatching giant bird. Rip to that pig. These are just different things. Oh, okay. A teen points to alleged tracks of the Coal Hollow Monster. I'm not seeing anything. But I mean, you guys can, if you guys can, kudos to you. I'm not seeing tracks. I guess this could be the back of a foot. But, I mean, I don't know. I can't tell that well. Oh. Man says he shot wounded monster in yard, fears it will return. That was April something. It's so little, but that's the original newspaper article. How cool is that? The internet is so cool. Okay, so we got some pictures, we got some internet articles. That is cool that you can find original newspaper articles from like 1970. I usually like to try to show pictures of the area. So it's apparently 44 degrees there. They're warmer than we are. We are at 23. And we're under another snow warning. And this is Illinois. Find my thing here. So that's Enfield, Illinois. Right there. Let's see how far out I can get this thing to go. So, too far. So here we go. It's right there. Right there. And then it's near the Shawnee National Forest. Kind of. Kind of a distance, but I mean, they say it was on railroad tracks, so maybe it just followed the railroad tracks off the thing and just kind of went. So usually after that I go to YouTube, as you guys know. Yeah, my friend's waiting for me to reply to her. It's okay. She'll be fine. 5 months ago, field investigation. This is the Ropin Network. Shout out to you guys. We're going to watch you for a minute, if you don't mind. If you do, I'll take it right off. There we go.
Now, it is interesting to note that a very famous cryptozoologist was called to the scene to investigate. He was very young at the time. His name was Loren Coleman. When Loren came out, he investigated the surrounding areas and took pictures. He also believes he heard the scream of the Enfield Horror, as it sounded kind of like a banshee cry. Now, according to the account, the creature came from back there, saw Greg Garrett playing in this yard, made its way over to the boy as they locked eyes. Then the creature pounced on his shoes.
Yeah, we read about that.
Tore into them with its claws, shredding them. Guess he didn't like Nikes. Before making his way over to the McDaniel neighbors.
It was like 50 years ago if the kid's still alive. I mean, he might be, but that's a scary thought.
Well, I hate to say this right now, but my phone is giving me problems, so I can't go live.
This is
I'm currently here on
tracks.
the Allen N railroad tracks in Enfield, Illinois. This spot right here is where Henry McDaniel looked out his bathroom window and saw the creature on the railroad tracks.
Guys.
This is the exact spot. How do we know that? See that white structure over there?
Yeah, you can't see it.
That fits the image of track 2 in the online pictures of the locations of the Enfield Horror story. Now, across the way, we got a chance to speak to Brent. The guy showed me around. This is his new property. He owns his property. This is
cool. So, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but he said that he went up to the guy and the guy actually showed him around the house. So I wonder if he kept the tracks and everything. Well, probably not the tracks. I mean, it's 2022 and it happened in the 1970s. But I wonder if they kept the markings that it made on his house. How cool would that be? So I'm going to end it there. If you guys are interested in watching the rest of it, it's called Field Investigation, Enfield, Illinois, the Enfield Horror, and it's by the Ropin Network. Loren Coleman was the last to officially investigate the 5 encounters in 73. 48 years later, it's our turn. It's really freaking cool. So guys, if you're into this kind of thing, if you're interested in this, watch this. And shout out to these guys for having the courage to go to the actual sites and talk to these people. Like, that is awesome. And that's what I hope to do one day with my own thing. That is awesome. It's already 20 minutes in. I don't know how long my videos can actually be. But, so I'll stop it at this part, which is sad because I really want to keep going. But, the last thing I usually end on is the photos to tell you if there's anything in Facebook. So, we have a bunch of photos. What is... It looks like a zombie. What in the crap? So that's what they think it looks like. Something kind of like that. But as far as anything else, a monster said to lurk the woods of southern Illinois. This is in Sasquatch 107.7. Sounds like a radio tower. Radio station. The legend of the unknown creature dates back to the early 70s. So this thing, can you solve the terrifying mystery? Chilling Screams is a new horror mystery experience you can immerse yourself into in your own home every month. I've heard of them. I haven't tried them. They're basically like Hunt-A-Killer, except I guess they're, obviously different, but I can't find anything else about this guy. That's a cool blanket. So if you're into the Enfield Horror, feel free to check out that video from Ropin. I just might finish it. It's only 3 minutes long, but we're already at 20 minutes, 56 seconds. So I'm going to end it here so I don't, keep this going all day. Enjoy this, guys, and I will see you next week for Indiana and the Beast of Busco. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week, guys. Bye!